Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I look a little weird right now, but that's because I'm getting ready to do a first impression review on a foundation. And you know that I like to do a reverse contouring, so I do cream contouring underneath my foundation, and I did film a tutorial on this, so I will put that right up here and there will be a link in the description box for it. I did just get my very first PR package from Covergirl, which I'm super excited about. I really wish that I could get more PR from drugstore brands because they're so affordable and a lot of their products are so good, and I love being able to give you guys drugstore options. So they sent me this big package and it's got all of these foundations. And this is their new Clean and Fresh line. It's got some tinted lip oils, it's got cream blushes, and then some liquid highlighters. These are all products that I love. If you guys watched my reverse contour video, then you know I love cream and liquid products. And also, Lily Reinhardt is the face of this campaign, and she's so cute and adorable. You guys, I finally got like my room set up here and got my new equipment up. I've got this big huge monitor that's right here. It's actually a TV, but it's like humongous, so I can see if I'm in focus better now. So hopefully there will be no more of me doing my lips or something and getting down in my mirror and you guys only seeing this part, because I can see a little bit better. So I think I'm going to start off with the cream blushes. And that's because I've already done cream contour and concealer. And you know that I really like to lay down a cream blush underneath my foundation. So it looks like they sent 4 colors. One is 330 Sweet Innocence, which is probably what I'm going to use because it's like a lighter pink. And you know, we need to try to combat this a little bit, but still let some blush shine through. And then we have 390, which is Ripe and Ready, which probably looks like the same exact shade as my cheeks. And then there's 370 Butterflies. And so it's a little bit more of a bronzy shade or brownish shade. And then we have 350 Flushed, and that one's more of a coral. So it just unscrews and it's got like, it's just like a tube. I didn't know what would be under there, if it was going to be like a roller or something like that. But I just kind of wanted to blend these out a little bit for you so you could see the colors. This one is the coral shade, which is Flushed. This one is Ripe and Ready. This one is Butterflies. And then the one I'm going to use today, which is Sweet and Innocent. I think it's important to mention that this is their Clean Fresh collection, which means that it is vegan. And it's formulated without formaldehyde, phthalates, parabens, sulfates, and talc. And you can trust these products will do right by your skin. And these are supposed to give you like a more natural, everyday look. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of the Sweet Innocence one. And I'm just going to... It's pretty pigmented, but I think it blends out pretty good. So I'm just going to take some of it and put it over here because I feel like I put too much over there. Now, I know that for a foundation review, people probably want you to go in with like nothing on your face, but this is genuinely how I do my makeup routine. So I need to know if a foundation is going to work with the other products that I use, how it's going to lay with my cream products underneath, and how it's going to react to my powder products on the top. I feel like it does give really good, like in person it looks more natural. I feel like on camera it might look a little more red because my face is red in general, and I might go ahead and use a little bit more of this after foundation. I want to see how it all kind of lays together. Okay, so the next thing that they sent are these cooling glow sticks. So this is what it looks like. This one is called Opal Dreams. Ooh, that's really pretty and really soft and really light. It has kind of like a purpley, pinky undertone to it. This one is called Pink Thrill, and I feel like it's a little too dark for me. On my hand it looks that way, and it looks, I guess it does look pink, but it looks kind of bronzy like in the tube. This one is So Guilty, and it's very like goldy yellowish. Okay, this one is called Transparent. I feel like it has like a different consistency, like it feels very like liquidy compared to the others. The others feel more like, so it's cream, but it's not like wet. And this one feels really wet, but it does feel very cooling. Like I can feel that cooling sensation. And I think I'm going to go ahead and try this. Like it feels wet. I'm just going to lay it down. And it might actually be a little too wet. I definitely probably wouldn't put this on top of, definitely no powder. I think I might try this Opal Dreams one too, but I'm going to wait until this one dries down. I mean, I don't know if you can tell if it made much of a difference. Okay, I feel like that's dried down some, so now I'm going to go in with this one. And this one you can definitely tell. The other one was called Transparent. I don't really know what this is like for, because you see how I just put that on there and you can see it. And this side, I feel like you can't really see anything, but it did do the cooling effect. So maybe that's all it's meant to do. But see, you put this over it and it's like, bam. A little here. Now, you know I'm going to look a hot mess until I get everything else on my face. We have to trust the process. Please watch my extreme contouring and foundation video, because you will understand this process a lot more, and my future videos a lot more if you do watch that. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with foundation, and I'm just going to swatch a few. I know it's going to probably be hard for you to tell on camera if it's a good match for me, just because I have this bronzer here, which makes it look darker. I'm going to try to like match to this down here. This feels a little light. That was Porcelain, and this one is Fair. Oh yeah. I think that's probably my color right there. This is Fair Light. It's very similar. So let me rub some of this into my neck too. I think this one will actually suit me better. I don't know, it's kind of light. And this one is just light. I have a blemish on my neck, I'm sorry. This is the one that on camera I can see it like completely disappeared, and I think this is the one that looks the best. And so that is Fair Light. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Okay, so yes, I'm going to go in with shade 530 Fair Light. I'm just going to put it on my beauty sponge. This is the Juno sponge. And I'm just going to tap it around. I'm going to tap it on down here so that I can see, you know, how well it matches my neck. I feel like it does pretty good. I feel like this was the right shade to pick. It feels very wet. I know that sounds weird because it's a liquid, so it should feel wet, but it's kind of like that cooling stick. It's like very wet. So this is supposed to have a dewy finish, and it's a nourishing foundation, and it's got coconut milk and aloe extract in it. I feel like I can see a little bit of separation just in this area, or like a little bit of clumpiness, but that's also the exact same area that I put that first cooling stick, the one that was transparent, that was really liquidy. And so I think I do not like that. I think I don't like that at all. Maybe that one is meant to be like an all over face, like kind of moisturizer type thing, because that's what it felt like, and maybe that's how I should have used it, but it didn't say that, so that I just thought it was like a highlighter stick like the rest. But it's not meshing well with the foundation and stuff, and I really think that's what it is. I probably won't use that stick, but I did like the other one. I feel like this is the right shade for me. This is not a real full coverage kind of foundation. It's lightweight, I feel like. I feel like it's almost even like maybe close to a sheer coverage. like a tinted moisturizer, but just a little bit more coverage than that. It's definitely a light coverage, which I like a light coverage for my everyday life. Like I usually just use a tinted moisturizer. So if this goes well with the rest of the products, like if the powder and everything lays well on it, then this will probably become my everyday makeup. But I probably wouldn't use this foundation for like Instagram or whatever, because for that I feel like you need something that's I need something that's more medium coverage. And on days where my rosacea is super bad, this probably would not be the foundation for me because it's not going to cover any of that. At least not well. I'm going to see how it reacts to the powder that I put on my face every day. This is a very extremely lightweight powder. Okay, it did well. No issues there. Let me do a little bit of contour and see how it. Little bronzer. Okay, so far so good. This step, I'm looking at it, I do feel like it has a dewy finish. We did put the highlighter and stuff underneath, so of course this is going to look dewy. But when I look at my monitor, all of it looks nice and dewy. I like that finish personally, so if you like a dewy look, then I think that this foundation could work for you. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more of that Sweet Innocence blush, and I'm going to go in really lightly with this because I don't want to mess up this base that we've done. Okay, so I love the cream blush underneath, but I like powder blush on top better, especially because I use powder. I mean, sometimes you can get away with that and sometimes you can't. Now, I am going to not use the transparent one that was so liquidy, but I am going to try to go in with this cooling gel stick in the shade Opal Dreams because I've used cream highlighters on top of my makeup before, but I'm just going to take it here first and see how it reacts. I don't think it's reacting well on top, so I'm just going to go in with a powder highlight on top as well. Okay, I still have the lip oils to go through, but let me tell you my thoughts so far. The foundation, I feel like after it's settled onto my skin and the other products that I use, I feel like it looks really nice. I feel like it looks really good, especially after I put that powder on it. This is a finish that I will most definitely use in my everyday life. Now, if you don't use powder on your face, which I used to never use powder on my face, and now I'm only going with that very lightweight Jaclyn Cosmetics powder, and I think that these products would still work for you on top of the foundation, like the blush and the highlight stick. However, it does not work on top of powder, which I mean, that's to be expected because anything cream or liquid on top of powder is not going to work well. However, I wanted to try it for you guys because every now and then there's like a cream product that will work with whatever powder you're using and it'll be fine, but this did not. I don't blame this because that's a normal thing. Now, before I do my lips, I'm going to do a little bit of like eyeshadow and stuff, but I'm going to film that in another tutorial for you guys. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back and I'll swatch all of the lip oils and I'll show you what they look like on me and give you my final thoughts on everything. And plus I want to see how the foundation and everything holds up throughout the eye look and all of everything else that I have to do, and then I'll come back and let you guys know those results. Okay, so I've done an eye look. I wanted to do a more natural everyday eye look, which I did film for you guys because you guys have been asking for that anyways. And now I'm going to go in with lips. These are all tinted lip oils and there are 6 shades. The first shade is called Juiced and it's just a clear lip oil. It's clear, there's no color to it whatsoever. This one is called Quenched, and it's a really soft pink color. and I might use that today since this is a natural look. That's really pretty. This one's called Bad Apple, and it's a little more prominent, like a little bit more deeper of a pink, or like more of a brighter pink, and I actually might use this one today because even though it's a little bit darker, it's still pretty light. And then this one's called Fresh Squeezed, and it's really pretty too. This one's called Swipe Right, and these are all so pretty. These are all shades that I definitely would have picked out if I went to the store and bought these myself. And then this last one is Sour Grapes, and you can tell that it's like a purpley shade. So here's all the colors together. They're very sheer. They are a lip oil, so they're supposed to be hydrating and nourishing, but they're just like a tint of color. It's not like very pigmented, and it's not supposed to be like a liquid lipstick. It's just supposed to be a very sheer, give your lips like a more natural look. So I am going to apply the Bad Apple one. It feels really good. It smells really good. It smells a little fruity. The oil gives it like a very glossy shine to it, so like a lip gloss. But it's not got like the consistency of lip gloss. It's very thin. I really like it. I feel like if my hair flew into it, it's not going to get stuck to it. I mean, it's wet, so it's going to stick a little bit. Not like lip gloss, like a thick lip gloss. This feels very good, very nourishing on my lips. I love the smell. It's not really a taste. There's like a little tiny bit of a taste, but it's not bad. Now, I always set my face, so I'm going to go ahead and set it and see how this final step reacts with the foundation and everything. Okay, so my final thoughts on this collection is, this is exactly how I would do my face for every day, like going to work and stuff. Sans lashes. I wouldn't wear lashes, but I have like little stubby lashes and they're not very good, so I had to throw something on here to make myself look alive on camera and in pictures later. The finish of this foundation, it is a very light coverage foundation, but that's what I prefer in my everyday life. Going to work, running errands, anything like that, I prefer this. I feel like it did really well with the products that I put underneath it. The cream products, I really like the cream blush as well. And I really liked the cooling sticks, but I did not like the transparent cooling stick because I felt like it tried to mess up my makeup when I put it over it, and I felt like it was too liquidy and too wet. Like, it's like it wanted to drip or something. That's how wet it was. But I did like the Opal Dreams stick that I used. That was really nice. I felt like this foundation reacted really, really well to the powder and the powder products that I put on top. Now, if you don't want to like put like powder and stuff on your face every day, or you don't want to go like that extreme for an everyday look, this was perfectly fine. And I think you could even put the cream blush and the highlighter stick over top and it would look amazing and beautiful. Easy breezy beautiful Covergirl. For this to be a clean, fresh line, I feel like they did a really good job. It is a very sheer, natural looking line. Everything about it. These lip oils are like my favorite. I just know it. I just know I'm going to be wearing these all the time. The formula of these feel so good. Like, I just want to wear these all the time. And I think what I saw online was that the only place you could get the lip oils was CVS. So you can get them online at CVS or go to a CVS store and get them. The rest of this stuff you can find at ULTA and probably every other drugstore. But the only place that I saw that the lip oils was CVS. So yeah, I think I approve of this. I will definitely be wearing this probably. I will be wearing this whole line. The foundation, the lip oils, the cream blush, the highlighter stick. I will be using all of this in my everyday routine for a while. And if I end up deciding that like it's not working for me, it's not long lasting or something, I'll let you guys know that in future videos. Like, I'll try to update you a little bit. But as for right now, I'm really loving this, and My skin looks so good right now. I know that you can see imperfections and you can see my blemishes, but I mean, that just doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, then this is definitely not for you. I love how my skin looks right now. So I might even keep using this for Instagram and for filming. I don't know. I will let you guys know though. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much to Covergirl for sending me this collection. I'm super excited about it and I'm so appreciative. A brand that I've known about my whole entire life, that I like have bought so many of their products, like actually noticed me and sent me stuff, and it's just a really good feeling and I appreciate it more than I can even put into words. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys in the next one.